Let's be honest. Rajesh Kuthrapalli's fashion sense on The Big Bang Theory was a lot. We're talking enough layers to survive a Himalayan winter, a color palette that wouldn't be out of place at a 2005 rave, and a recurring commitment to sweater vests that defied both time and taste. And if you thought you were the only one silently wondering how Raj didn't collapse from heat exhaustion every episode, rest assured, you were not alone. In fact, Kunal Nayyar himself, the man behind the telescope and the turtleneck, has finally broken his silence on Raj's sartorial sins, and folks, it's everything we hoped for. In a recent interview that started innocently enough, promoting a new project, Nayyar was asked a simple, nostalgic question. Do you miss Raj's wardrobe? His response? A guttural laugh, followed by, absolutely not. That man dressed like a couch from the 1970s. Cue the applause. Let's pause and unpack this visual, shall we? Picture your grandma's living room. Now imagine that couch grew arms, legs, a mop of hair, and a tendency to fall in love with every woman within a 12-foot radius. Voila! Raj Kuthrapalli. Layers on layers on layers. Fans of The Big Bang Theory know that Raj's fashion was as consistent as Sheldon's seat on the couch. Every outfit was a complicated dance of shirts under vests under jackets, often with a scarf or two thrown in for good measure. Nayyar himself has joked that he felt like a walking onion, and honestly, that tracks. Each scene he peeled off metaphorical layers of emotional vulnerability while literally never peeling off an actual layer of clothing. It got to the point, Nayyar said, where I had to come in 45 minutes earlier than the other guys just to put all the layers on. One time I counted. I was wearing 5 tops at once. 5. That's not fashion, that's survival training. When fashion becomes a personality, but Raj's fashion wasn't just about color or layering, it was his whole vibe. While Leonard went for invisible nerd chic, and Sheldon rocked a series of flash t-shirts that screamed gift shop clearance rack, Raj leaned into flamboyance. His clothes were loud, proud, and just a little bit confused, kind of like his love life. Remember the electric purple corduroy pants? Or that olive green bomber jacket worn over a lavender zip-up over a mustard yellow polo shirt? That's not an outfit, that's a cry for help color-coded in CMYK. Still, Nayyar confessed that the show's costume department was incredibly intentional about Raj's look. They wanted him to stand out, he said. They told me, Raj is expressive. He's sensitive. He's bold in his own way. And I said, great, but do I have to express myself in chartreuse? A man trapped in his time capsule. Raj's fashion choices also never quite evolved throughout the show's 12-season run. While other characters grew up, emotionally and aesthetically, Raj stayed firmly rooted in a look that could only be described as retro in a way that's not retro anymore. In the final season, I begged them, Nayyar shared. Just give me a hoodie. One hoodie. Let Raj have a chill day. They gave me a hoodie, under a vest, under a blazer. I should have known better. And yet, despite the fashion faux pas, there's a strange charm to Raj's wardrobe. It was uniquely his. It told a story. It said, this man owns at least 27 pairs of sneakers and is not afraid to color block. Fans react. A shared trauma. Kunal isn't the only one with strong feelings about Raj's closet of chaos. Fans across Reddit and X, formerly Twitter, have long debated whether Raj's outfits were secretly brilliant or just sartorial crimes against humanity. One user posted a screenshot of Raj in a crimson vest over a baby blue hoodie and wrote, I'm convinced his wardrobe was designed by a colorblind peacock. Another commented, Raj looked like he dressed by closing his eyes and picking clothes at random. And somehow it still kinda worked. Somehow, yes. Nayyar agrees. By the end of the show, I was proud of Raj, and even though I would never wear those clothes in real life, unless I lost a bet, I understood what they were trying to say. Raj was unashamedly himself. His clothes didn't apologize, they just existed, loudly. A fashion legacy? Now that the show's over, does Kunal Nayyar still get haunted by old Raj outfits? Oh, absolutely. Fans love to send me photos, he laughed. They'll be like, remember this gem? And it's a picture of me in salmon-colored jeans and a sweater with embroidered snowflakes. I try to forget, they won't let me. But despite the trauma, Nayyar holds no grudges. It was part of what made Raj special. He was vulnerable, sensitive, hopelessly romantic, and yes, occasionally dressed like a Christmas ornament. But he was loved. And at the end of the day, that's what mattered. Final verdict. Icon or eyesore? Raj Kuthrapalli may not have made GQ's best dressed list, or anyone's best dressed list, to be fair, but he made an impression. Whether you see him as a fashion risk taker ahead of his time or a walking what not to wear segment, there's no denying his outfits were part of what made him so memorable. As for Kunal Nayyar, he's moved on to sleeker roles, better tailored clothing, and hopefully closets free of wool vests. But his reaction to Raj's fashion choices? 100% relatable, 100% valid. So here's to Raj. The man, the myth, the multi-layered legend. Your fashion may have been questionable, but your legacy is anything but. Word count. 1015. Let me know if you'd like this tailored for a blog, magazine style, or turned into a script.